Hello, welcome to today's tutorial. We'll be drafting the trendy bustier top with the sleeve. So in our last class we've drafted this, how to draft a bustier straight top. So we've drafted this in our last class. If you don't know how to do it, there's a link to that video will be dropped below, so you can click the link and check out the video. So now, since we've drafted it out like this, we've cut it out, the next thing we'll be doing here is to determine the neckline. So I want the depth of my neckline to be 6 inches. I want it to be 6 inches deep. So, and it will be stopping, this is my bust line, and it will be stopping 1 inch before the bust point. So having done that, I'm going to take my cuff and join this together. So it's going to come like this, then I will connect it back to the armhole. So I'm going to connect it like this. So once I've done this for the front, now this, let's erase this off to not to cause confusion. Okay, so I've taken this off. So once you do this, now you're going to mark ½ inch for your overbust tightening, ½ inch on both sides. So for this one now, you know, for our previous overbust tightening, we used to return the 1 inch we used for the tightening back to the armhole. But because this sleeve is not a basic sleeve, it's not a regular sleeve, so we are not going to return it back. This is more like a tube with sleeve, so we are not going to return this back. But if you are making something that is going to have a basic full sleeve, you have to return the 1 inch you took here for the tightening. You have to return it. So you're going to do your tightening like this. So with this, we'll cut it out around here. And also, so let's do our back also. So the back, we are just going to connect straight to the armhole. So this is my armhole. I'm just going to make a straight line. There's no design neckline for the back. So the back, I'm just going to make it like so. So having done that, I've connected the back to the armhole. Then I'm going to cut out the neckline. So this is what we'll have. This is our back. Let me label it. This is the center back, the zipper area, and this is the side back. So for the front, this is the center front. It's going to be like this. And also, don't forget to close your bust dart. It is very, very important. So you close your bust dart like so. So these are the patterns we'll be using to cut out our fabric. That's my center front, and this is my side front and the back also. So these are the fabric. This is the fabric I'll be using. I'll be using the crepe fabric for the top, the satin for the lining, and this is the hairstay I'll be using as the interfacing. So I'll go ahead now and cut out the patterns on the fabric interface, the hairstay on the fabric, and also cut out the lining on the back. I've cut it out, and also I've interfaced the fabric. So this is what I have: my 3 piece for the front, and also the 2 piece for the back. So next thing I'm going to do now is to join the allowances together, to join the center front to the side front, and also join the side front to the side back also. So this is my back. I will join the front like this. I notched the underbust, so just make sure that the underbust aligned. The allowances I added here, I added ½ inch allowance for the joining of the center front to the side front. So we'll join it like so. And also the side allowance, also I added 1 inch. I'm going to use that to join it to the back. So let me do that. And I've cut out the lining. I'm going to do the same thing for my lining also. So I've joined all my sides together, the back to the side front, and also the pieces of the side front. I've joined everything together. So you see the bust coming out a little bit. So this is the bust. I've done the same thing for the satin that I'm using for the lining also. So I've also joined all the sides together. Now I'm going to get it to my pressing table and give it a good press, then we'll proceed. So guys, I've pressed the seam allowances. I've opened the seam allowances. I notched the bust area, so I've pressed it like this. So this is what I have. You see, it's looking like the blouse already, and this is the bust point. Even without adding the dress pad or anything, the bust is still coming out already. So the next thing we are going to do now is we are going to attach the sleeve. So I have cut out the sleeve. This is how I got my measurement for the sleeve. My under bust measurement is 11.5, so I place my tape on the under bust 11.5 and measure here. So to this point I have 6 inches, so 6 multiplied by 2 for the back also, that's going to give me the 12 inches. So this is what I have, the length like this. So I added 13, I made it 13 inches for the joining allowance. So this is what I have, and I make the width of the sleeve to be 9 inches. So to attach the sleeve now, this is what I'm going to do. From the center here, I'm going to mark like this. I'm going to mark 6 inches wherever the 6 inches stop. I will chalk it down like this, and also do the same thing for this other side. So this is where my 6 inches stops here. So I'll mark it. Then I'll bring the sleeve. I'm going to pin the sleeve to this place. I'll pin the sleeve here. Then I'm going to pleat it and stop ½ inch to the side joining. This is the side joining. So let me mark it down. I'm going to stop, the sleeve is going to stop ½ inch before the side joining. So here I'll have to pleat these SSCs. I'll pleat it here. And also for the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. From the 6 inches I marked here, I'll pin it down. And also the pinning will stop ½ inch before the side seam allowance. So let me take it to the sewing machine. Let me stitch it down and show you the result. So this is what I have after putting the sleeve on both the front and the back. You see it's looking like it already. The next thing now we are going to do is to put our bra cup before we turn it with the lining. So she's bust 31. So this, I got this 30 size 30 of the cup, but it's looking to a bit bigger, so I just had to stitch it in a little bit here. So we'll turn it to the other side. This is my under bust. Then I'm going to carefully place the cup on from the under bust area. Then I'll pin it down to stitch. Now the cup will be able to fit in very well because we have the space already, the bustier shape already. So you're just going to pin it down and you unstitch it. Now make sure that the stitch is not showing on the right side of the dress. So you do the same thing for the other side. So I'm going to attach the cup now and show you the results. This is what I have after putting the cup. See, you see that the cup is sitting very well. Now it's going to look better when the person wears it. The next thing we are going to do now is we are going to attach the lining. I'm going to sew the lining into it. So I'm going to bring my lining the right side onto the right side like this. You make sure that the lines are lined together. So please, it's very important that they are lined together. So you're going to pin it down or take it straight to your sewing machine. It depends on how you want to do it. So we're going to have this like this. So for the upper part now, we are going to sew straight. Make sure that the sleeve is inside. So you're going to sew straight up like this for the upper part to this point, and also one side, the side of the center back, you are going to stitch this one side down, and also it comes to the down part of, you're going to stitch down the down part. So this next part now, we need a place to turn our fabric to the right side. So you are going to stitch from the up to maybe somewhere around here, then use the remaining one to turn it over, then we'll stitch it. So let me take it to my sewing machine and stitch it, then I will show you the results. So I've turned all the sides with the lining. I did for the upper part, I did for this zipper area, also the down part here. I just left this one for turning over to the right side, then I will have to stitch it back later. So on the neckline like this, you notch it up like so. So on the side we left out, we're going to bring everything out. This is what we have. So this place, I'm just going to press it down very well. So this is what we have after turning it out. So I'm going to give it a good press so that everywhere will be relaxed. So this neck area now, when I want to press it, I'm going to put in any gum to this place so that the lining will not be coming out like this, so that it will be sitting very well, so that the lining will not be escaping to the right side. So you give it a very good press. You should know that pressing is very important when you are making a dress, so you should always remember to press your clothes. So I will press it and bring it back. So I have turned all the sides and this upper part. I make sure I held it down with the hemming gum so that this lining will not be escaping to the right side. This is what we have. This is what we have. You see, it's looking very good and pretty already. Now the last thing we're going to do now is to attach our zip. So we're going to fix our zip here, then we are done with the top. So I fixed the zip, and here is the outcome of the top. Thank you.